reproductive system. The male reproductive system consists of primary sex organs, that is testes, and secondary or accessory sex organs, which include accessory ducts, that is red testes, vasa efferentia, epididymis, and vasa efferens. It also includes accessory glands like seminal vesicle, prostrate, and bulbourethral gland, which is also called Cooper's gland. External genitalia is also called penis. So let us discuss primary sex organs in detail. Testes is a pair of organs situated outside the abdominal cavity in a sac called scrotum. Scrotum keeps the testes at a temperature 2 to 3 degrees lower than the internal body temperature, which is necessary for proper formation and maturation of sperms. It is very clearly visible in the diagram that each testis is oval in shape, measures about 4 to 5 cm in length, and is 2 to 3 cm wide. The outermost covering of the testes is formed by a dense fibrous membrane called tunica albuginea. Each testis is divided into 250 compartments called testicular lobules. Each lobule contains 1 to 3 highly coiled tubules known as seminiferous tubules in which sperms are produced. Each seminiferous tubule is lined on its inside by two highly specialized cells called male germ cells, that is spermatogonia, or Sertoli cells. Spermatogonia undergo meiotic cell division to produce sperms, whereas Sertoli cells, or as they are often called nurse cells, provide nutrition to the germ cells. The regions outside the seminiferous tubules contain masses of cells called interstitial cells or Leydig cells. Leydig cells synthesize and secrete the male hormone called androgen, namely the testosterone, which maintains male sex characteristics after puberty. Coming to the accessory ducts system in males. The seminiferous tubules open into the vasa efferentia through red testes. Several vasa efferentia open into the epididymis and carry sperms outside the testes. Students, you should note that epididymis is a long coiled tubule present along the posterior surface of each testis. It continues as vas deferens that ascends into the abdomen to loop over the urinary bladder. Epididymis temporarily stores non-motile and immature sperms. The duct from seminal vesicle and vas deferens together form the ejaculatory duct. They pass through the prostrate gland and join the urethra. They carry secretions of seminal vesicle and sperms from the testes to the outside through urethra. Urethra originates from the urinary bladder and extends through the penis to the external opening called urethral meatus. It carries urine from the bladder and the sperms from the vas deferens through the penis. Now coming to major accessory glands which are associated with the male reproductive system. Secretion of these glands constitute seminal plasma, which is rich in fructose, calcium, and certain enzymes. The accessory or secondary glands include a prostrate gland, two seminal vesicles, and a pair of bulbourethral glands. Let us discuss in brief about various glands. First is prostrate gland. It surrounds the urethra and produces a milky secretion which forms a considerable part of the semen. This secretion contains citric acid, lipids, and enzymes. Secretion of the prostrate gland nourishes and activates the spermatozoa to swim. Second is seminal vesicles. These secretions, which contain mucus and a watery alkaline fluid that contain fructose, which provide energy to the sperms. Third is bulbourethral glands, or often we call it as Copper's gland. They are attached to the urethra below the prostate gland. They secrete mucus fluid for the lubrication of the penis. Semen is released by the external genitalia or penis. It is a male copulatory organ having erectile tissue and vascular spaces. When the male is sexually excited, these spaces fill with blood, causing the penis to erect. The distal end of the penis is called glans penis. The glans penis is covered with a smooth skin called foreskin or purpose. It helps to transfer semen from male into the female reproductive system.